Messi 2 million. Messi 2 million.
I'm 200.
Yes. Yes.
Just there. They fired the gun, but unfortunately, I don't know the guy. I think say, being kakra. So
how can people come here and be shooting? How can people come here and be slapping people left, right, center?
Right, hello, welcome to yet another edition of Let's Talk Ghana here on Studios 2 Television. Apologies that we couldn't bring you Wednesday's edition of the show as we were neck deep in the election coverage, the by-election coverage at Assin North. Well, today we'll be bringing you full details as to how it all panned out in that by-election which saw James Chachi emerge victorious for the NDC and the match aligned after he was match aligned in the lead up to all of the elections there. When we return from this short break, we'll get into the details. Right, so you're welcome back to Let's Talk Ghana, and like I mentioned before that quick break, we're going heavy on what transpired in the Assin North constituency where that by-election took place. And so just a quick way of a reminder to our viewers, it started from May 17th when the Supreme Court in that ruling declared that the processes leading to the election of James Chachi was null and void, hence his name be expunged from the records of Parliament, and the consequential orders meant that a by-election would be in the offing. It's led to series of campaigns and rallies from both parties. Well, on Tuesday, the 27th of June, that by-election came off, and we here at Studios 2 TV were there with our cameras and captured it all from the start of voting to individuals both from the NDC, the NPP who spoke to us, all through to the counting of the end of polls, the sorting and counting of ballot papers at the various polling stations, to the clearest indications that a winner was in the offing, to the wild celebrations on the street. Here is what our captures camera covered at the Assin North constituency.
Yeah. Check. So.
First one is 004101240004200. If there's one number, you know you can check. Since you are free. So the one that I picked, the feather I picked is 0004101.
Let's bring it down. Please go ahead, bring it down.
20004200. The first one that I picked. Yeah. So the second one. 00201 0004300. Are you okay? Yes. The third one, that's the last one of the 100 plates. 000430120044000. Right. Are you okay? Please, the 50 booklet. Go to the 50. 0037301200373 50. Are you okay? Yeah. That's the 50 booklet. Yes. And the last one.
Oh, I know correct. Yeah, I don't know quite know. I was said, you're banning them, you're like you're banning about to abaning them. Because the information says you should be to me at all. And until a man, you're behind them.
Until the insurance to me at 20 in our band. On our face, Anna.
Bachan.
Now, sorry, time being now by.
I'm sorry, bear 5:30.
5:30.
Bachan.
And I'll buy. And I see. Na opini me bisa also obisi nsuo ni ntina ma wabantem also edi ntina oba bedua anopase
me pa on sa de dia wo ye ntem a no atumi awie ntem na fe so so mobabubo so sa anso a anso ebe ha adwen na fe anu achi kura no ye wadwuma foforo ye ti ye pese ye wi a ye kokko padwuma bi ne ye de ka ho eno no betumi aboa chance nyina ebe buru ano sa na asemre.
And I say, that mean for one chat too. Also, what drink train into our BP Montemano.
So, would you make the brady? And I feel so now, many are banning, well done. Around and sins when it top, and the crown has a well done, maybe a few like a the what turn and tell man why free now, you may dear for be our way and walk out to us. Nothing I'm a bantem.
Walk us through what it is that you've been doing this morning.
Also, I mean, it's just the beginning of the process, so we needed to inspect everything, you know. It's important to build trust in the process. So the PO, the presiding officer here, took us through all the things that we're going to use for the elections. So things like even the stamp, the ballot papers, the serial numbers, everything. We've inspected them, and it's important, as I said, to build trust in the process. So that's what we've been doing. The action begins now, and of course, we, the MPP, we believe that this place deserves representation in Parliament. Assin North deserves representation in Parliament. It has to be Charles Opoku. So we are here to do that work, to be able to bring Charles to Parliament. So we're just about to commence proceedings this morning, and you can tell everybody is, the adrenaline is high. Everybody is very vigilant. Is vigilant, and I think that's how the day is going to proceed.
The expectation is a lot of vigilance on the part of everybody. And also that everything will be smooth and transparent. Just a fair idea of if you know the numbers here, how it's going to play out, and whether or not there are rules perhaps in those other polling stations, because there's 4 in this cluster of school area.
I mean, so the way we've organized it as the MPP, we have managers for each polling station. I'll be working here at this MDCC school. We have about 450 people on the ballot box. Here, the president won in 2020. So we're quite confident that we can do the job here. We also believe that there's got to be a lot of get out the vote. So what we'll be doing is go into the community, get the people who are registered here to vote, to be able to bring them to the polling station to come and vote. You know, I've been here for 3 days and I've seen the development that's here in Assin North, and this was agnostic of a by-election. So we believe that, as the president said at the rally, if we get Charles into that chamber and somebody who can speak to the president directly, then Assin North will be better served, you know, because we think that he's just been a phenomenal candidate. You know, this was a guy, when this district was created, they didn't have an office. He lent his personal house to the district as an office. This is a guy who, way before he became a parliamentary candidate, was instituting scholarships for people in the community. I've been speaking to some taxi drivers, and they told me, look, their own siblings benefited from Charles Oz even before he became a candidate. So we are quite confident that we'll pull this off and send a message to the entire country that the MPP stands for development, and that the MPP is going to do a great job, and that this place is where it all starts for 20.
All right, that's the first person voting, Dan Sami, Asempane Dan Sami, primary 2, as voting kicks start at 7 a.m. Quite on the dot. The elderly are being allowed the opportunity to vote first so that they can make their way out of this place. She's voted for a preferred candidate and would now proceed to fold the ballot paper and then head to the ballot box to cast their ballot, being the first individual at this particular place at 7 a.m. And that's that. She's done. She's headed out.
We really are doling out. So the current government is really wasting money just on one constituency. The money that could be used for water, the money that could be used for roads, money that could be used for building schools have been doled out just a by-election. And it's a sad development, I must say. And it's sad because one, people that are really don't. When we went to the communities, that are summer communities, we went to Central communities, we went to Gangan communities, we went to Ningo communities in Assin. We realized they don't even have water, and we believe that this money should be used for, boreholes or drilling boreholes for people to have water to drink. But they are using this money to dole out just to buy votes. And vote buying indeed is for me it's a crime. But it's been done arrogantly and gradually in the view of the public. And this development is going to really hamper the development of our nation, Ghana. See?
We know the law. You are senior officer. The electoral laws are you have to know. You are here for peace and security. You are shouting why. You understand? That's why that is why we all do. He is not going to stand here and talk to you. His agent is not working well. So we all know the law. You are here for peace.
He's not here for peace. Yeah, that's all. He's not here for peace.
You are not maintaining the peace you're supposed to maintain.
He's not here for peace.
You are not here for peace.
Learning Kokra, around 7:30.
We expect to say by now the entire
come out to my baby. I make
na hefa na okwa into open in terms of
I make quite you was anti quite
2 pen in terms na o ma cheche mu ni enti a ase wo kase line enko ni nim na oba ya we hu anti a wo kase
na wo ase menti mu anti bi na aba ho a na omoka they say them say so na aba ma du so a to buy ye bompa ita from jomra na ento aba ntem no obi anti mu ko di ni kuma
He gives instructions. You shouldn't have even interfered at all. If he says that I should go out, then he orders you to take me out. But if you come and become the complainant, I'd rather get you the complainant. So take him out and take him out. Take him where you are done with it. Fine. Don't worry, problem there. Okay. What is that? No problem.
No problem. Okay. Why are what you see?
Me met 20 hours.
Kabio.
Me mama. And me papa. Last time we went this. The me obi no betumi asesa madwen. Every NDC ho, every party for floor.
Thank you. So scan what you there?
Scan maje.
Oh, Obama was saying. Petre me.
I'm 200.
Yes. 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 That's it. Yes.
People with arms. Actually, when we met that GP yesterday, he promised that he's not going to allow anybody to bring arms onto the polling stations. So, if you could see, even our MPs who are also polling agents have disarmed their bodyguards. But what we are seeing is that people come to the polling station with arms, and the police are armless because they are not holding their arms. So this is a big challenge for some of us. I'm praying we'll be able to contain this situation up to 5 o'clock. Because we could see how the invisible forces are just moving around, displaying arms blatantly. This is quite worrying.
This is credible intel you've picked from the ground.
My boys chased some of them and they went into the bush, and we can't locate them now. So we are here to make sure that they become alert, in order not to allow such hooligans to come and disturb the peace that we have. Assin is very peaceful. We want to maintain it, not to take it away. So far so good. We have a lot of security intelligence that we are working on. Now I can't disclose it here, but we will not allow anybody to mar the beauty of this democracy we are practicing currently.
We've gotten wind of a fake military personnel picked up already, handed over to the police by your team. Do these incidents worry you? You've mentioned your guys picking up invisible forces, is it? Chase them to the bush. Does it worry you within the NDC, these developments?
You have to stop this people. When they come, they die them there. Okay. Hello, yes. What is happening is that I was at Breku when I saw a young man in military uniform, not knowing he was a fake military officer, with gun on him, and he was going to vote for MPP. They asked him, he said he's an MPP. He showed his card, and the police were quick to arrest him. There are also instances where a young man with a Ghana must go bag full of currencies, hundreds and 200s denominations, and when they checked the money, it was fake. It was fake currency. So the police has also arrested the person. Unfortunately, Ekwewusi, popularly known as the Galamsey excavators kingpin, took the phone from one of the media personnel who were trying to record the incident or capture the incident. He has taken his phone. I formally told him to release the phone to the person because he's not a police officer to be seizing phones from citizens. So this is how far we've gone with these security issues. And unfortunately, Ekwewusi, popularly known as the Galamsey excavators kingpin, took the phone from one of the media personnel who were trying to record the incident or capture the incident. He has taken his phone. I formally told him to release the phone to the person because he's not a police officer to be seizing phones from citizens. So this is how far we've gone with these security issues and its management.
Right, but does it worry you as the NDC, these developments?
Oh, we are worried because we are going according to the tenet of direction given to us by the IGP.
Right.
So we are trying to be law abiding, and you could see that we have only our members who are harmless at the various polling stations, but the MPP is doing otherwise. So I will urge the IGP to act on any intelligence that they gather so that they can forestall any occurrence of intimidation or disturbances. Anything can happen. That's what I'm praying, so that the IGP, I know for TV3 everywhere you are there, So therefore somebody will brief the IGP to take action on such information that comes out.
Thank you very much.
Any police for the
So, I mean, we're seeing a lot of police deployment at Assin prior so currently, and quite a number of bystanders as well. Some of them are armed. You've been here. What exactly has happened? What have you seen?
Yeah, we are doing a monitoring. I'm an observer for NDC. So we came here and then we met some people here trying to cause a mayhem. So we tried to calm the situation down. Later, we saw some force coming, and then Woon to me was the lead. He was just here and trying to command his guys to go and beat someone here. So they chased him up here and they start firing guns. So they shot.
Those the individual?
Yes, where the filling station is, just there. They fired the gun, but unfortunately, I don't know the guy. I think say so the gun. They rushed on him and then they started beating him.
Some people there's some
right
inside.
They started. Yeah, they started beating the guy, and that was it. So they all came here and then left. So I think what is happening here, this is elections. We want peace. We are here for peaceful elections, and then we don't want to cause any mayhem. But we plead with the police because here you can see the police. They are all disarmed. I don't know why security people are.
All right, so General, just talk to us. What is the concern that you're picking, reason for which you're raising this alarm?
No, from the morning to now, all the stronghold of the NPP,
right.
There is tension there.
Right.
There is tension there. You take your time and go from Praso
right.
to Enja. Look at what is happening there. The tension that is brewing over all these places. Surprisingly, when you go to NDC stronghold, Pasofiningo, the place is quiet, there's no tension there. And you have men in uniform who are supposed to make sure that there's law and order. How can people come here and be shooting? How can people come here and be slapping people left, right, center? An election that people are going to vote to decide who to be their member of parliament.
Right.
Does it have to turn into a war?
The police have been here. We've seen them, some with rifles and the like. Is it the case that you get the sense they are not doing enough for you?
But you're also a journalist. What is your kind of opinion about what is happening here? Are you happy?
I came to hear the report of gunshots being fired.
Okay,
that's why we're asking the question.
So definitely ask yourself, how did it happen?
What is the account you've got? Because we came to hear that gunshots have been fired.
Well,
to hear the report of gunshots being fired.
Okay,
that's why we're asking the question.
So definitely ask yourself, how did it happen?
What is the account you've got? Because we came to hear that gunshots have been fired.
Well, where you stand now, right? Look at the statistics. It's the stronghold of the NPP.
Right.
How come we are having gunshots here, but you are not having gunshots at
elsewhere?
What does it mean? It's an election. People want to intimidate our supporters. People want to scare our supporters from coming out to vote. And that's what is happening. We are expecting the police to do better.
Right.
We don't want it to get to a point whereby we'll be forced to defend ourselves. Thank you.
Why they did it not good? Why they? No. Now you know they laugh. Why? What's what you the boss? This what you boss and me before I'm boss on yam is the boss. Show me fine. A small constituency. Whoever wins, you win. I don't want any violence, that. Meanwhile, I was in my house, sorry, and they said stop ballot. Not because that they said they have arrested a guy. Military. The guy mentioned my name, that I was the one who. Media, what's the problem? Media, let me have what's the problem? Boss. I have to get back inside. Oh, yeah, that's a security plan. Okay. Chairperson.
Just give me a first time. 3 polling stations. I want to say what we need saying.
So far, you're winning fine. You're winning 2 so far. 2. You're winning 2.
Okay. But we need 2. And our MPP so far 2.
The other one will be so much.
Our honeymoon.
Let's 2 million. Yeah, Let's 2 million.
So road to the Collation Center, the Catholic Youth Center, where the supporters have been in really jubilant mode. There you're hearing it.
I hereby declare Honorable James that he pension. Thank you and may God bless you.
So those were the details. James Chachikweze emerged victorious with 57% of the votes, more than 17,000 votes, and the margin of victory as compared to the 2020 elections, it was a little over 3,000. This time it's moved to over 4,000 votes, and so given the clearest of indications yet that constituents in Assin North say that they do still want him and that he will be their MP for the next 1.5 years before the next general elections in 2024. For his court processes, though, it will continue, and we'll get details for you as and when we have them here on Studios 2 Television. We'll return on Monday with another exciting edition of the show. Many thanks for watching.
Studios 2 TV. The truth is here in your eyes.